All right, about to drop the fuel tank on this 2014 Dodge Charger SE. So as you can see, I already removed the left plate, which goes on the left side of the gas tank. Next, I'll remove the 10mm bolts from the right side of the gas tank. Then I'll cut the muffler here so it can be re-welded, and I'll remove the drive shaft, and that'll drop the gas tank. The gas tank runs over the drive shaft and the muffler from the left side to the right side. Now, the only other thing, other than the 10mm bolts that holds this pan, this gas tank cover, there are pins right here, little push pins, and you use these bad boys right here, where you can remove the pin and the entire tab, right here. So the only ones you need to move are right in front of the rear tires. You got one here, two here, and the third one here into the bottom. Move those three and the cover will drop down. Now I will take my reciprocating saw and cut right along here so it won't be so difficult to weld it once it goes back on. Right after I change this blade, because this blade has had it. Okay, now that's more like it. There we go. I had to find my blades, but I found them. Now we're ready to cut. Also, a quick little reminder. Put on your gloves and your goggles. I just got a rude reminder. So make sure you put on some gloves and some goggles, because it's gonna spit hot metal back at you, believe me. Now, unless you wanna make your welder, your muffler guy, really angry, get you a nice smooth cut like that, like butter, baby. So all he gotta do is put a bead around it, back to normal. Now I've made the cut on the muffler. It is time to remove the hangers. So here, you have this bolt holding on the ones at the very rear. It is 11mm. Then you have this one. Then you have these two here. And you can drop the exhaust. Now, as far as these hangers are concerned, all you need is some trusty WD-40 and a nice pair of adjustable pliers. So you'll spray down the tips with the WD-40. I hate trying to work with one hand and record with the other, so a lot of this stuff is self-explanatory, but spray it down pretty good. Now, I'm just gonna take the pliers. Okay, I'm gonna have to put the camera down. Take the pliers, slide it off. So this is what I was talking about. 1 minute is dripping, next minute, nothing. See if I can get my light up here. You can see it running down right there. So it is on top of the gas tank. That's the reason why you can't see it. It's coming from somewhere up yonder. It's coming from yonder. Okay, you get the point. All right, the exhaust is ready to come down. And unfortunately, I don't have 5 or 10 employees like the television shows you guys watch. So this is my assistant right here. Yes, my handy dandy, trusty transmission lift. So I'll use that to drop the exhaust. If you don't have one of these, make sure you have a friend, because it is heavy. Ladies and gents, the exhaust is out. O-U-T, out. Now it's time to move to the drive shaft and get ready to drop the tank. Yeah, there. All right, guys, guess what? I just talked to the owners of this vehicle who explained to me they had put a new fuel pump in here. So after removing the exhaust and getting ready to move the drive shaft, good thing I didn't get to that part, I'm pretty sure it's going to be an issue with the fuel pump. It has a fuel pump on the left side and a fuel pump on the right side, and they replaced the one on the driver's side, where you can see this drip clearly losing fuel. And the crazy thing is I got the vehicle in to paint and replace the front bumper. But the gas leak just happened to be a little issue that we thought we'd tackle while we were at it. Okay guys, here's what we've concluded. After it's all said and done, come to find out the gas hand doesn't work. So the owner didn't know how much gas he's putting in, so he's just filling it to the top, and it was overflowing. So I'm gonna teach you guys a little trick. What I do, here's a drill battery, electric fuel pump, and the gas can. So what we'll do, we'll drain some of this excess fuel off, clean it up, and start over. All right, I learned this in Indian school. Let's see how it works. Well, we got a bad fuel pump. So that's not gonna work. All right, I had to get a little stronger fuel pump. So please do not try this at home. This is something you learn in Indian school. So once we get the fuel down low enough, then I'll put the top back on, make sure it's sealed and cleaned. All right, we have siphoned a full gallon out and it's still full. So I had to get a second can, so we'll siphon a second gallon out. Try it again. Okay, so now at this time we have siphoned 2 gallons. That is 2 gallons of gas out. And we are still at the top, pretty close to the top. But I'm out of gas cans, so we're gonna have to stop there. All right, so as you can see, I got the fuel below the rim. That's good enough for me to clean around the gasket and go from there. So I'm satisfied with that. All right, I've taken care of the fuel leak, got the seat back in. Now it's time to get back to what the car is actually here for, the front end. That's a whole nother video. I'm tired, time to put up the tools, jump in the shower, and call it a day. I'm out.